Okay, so now we are going to start entering surgeries. So all of the surgeries have been completed and most of them are entered. If you see that there's no doctor labeled, just ask the shooter or go ahead and check the tattoo and space scar, and if you can identify who the surgeon is, just mark it on there. So most of these are entered. So what I like to do to keep myself organized is just write the doctor's initials. That way I don't have to go back and forth between the Excel sheet and Shelter Love. And that way it's more organized. Okay, so I see that the first one on my list is extern. I don't have to label the doctor because I already know that's the extern. This is the extern. This is the extern. All right. Cat spay 50726. 50726 went to Medhurst. So I'm just gonna write Medhurst. Then 50725. 57025 went to Dent. Okay, and then 86 50775. 50775 went to BD. And I'm just gonna do this for every single surgery, obviously besides the externs because that's already labeled. So I'll be right back. Okay, all of the surgery sheets are labeled with the corresponding doctor that performed the surgery. So now it is time to enter the surgery. I like to do this after I log the controlled drugs. It just makes it easier so that way I don't have so much things to do while I'm entering the surgeries. The most time consuming would be entering your drugs. Entering the surgeries is kind of fast, so that's why I like to do it after. I like to do the most time consuming thing first and then the least time consuming after. All right, so we don't really need this Excel sheet anymore unless you have like special notes on here or something that you need to alert a doctor from, but let's see. Yeah, you don't really need this anymore. So we can go ahead and go to Shelter Love, and on Shelter Love you're just gonna look up the A number 5088 50880. Okay, then you click the name and then you're gonna go over to medical, complete medical form, surgery template. So then the current status, you're gonna pay attention to here. Sometimes they're left blank. It's automatically gonna be an adoption unless the animal received like a tail amputation and it's left blank, just ask the doctor. But most of the time it's gonna be pending adoption transfer, not adopted, pending adoption transfer. So you're just gonna go here, pending adoption transfer. And if it received a microchip or it needed a microchip, this is when you'll go back to the Excel sheet and look up the microchip number here. But none of the surgeries today needed a microchip, so we're good. All right, so no microchip, he already got one. If they needed any vaccines, this cat doesn't, that's when you'll enter complete vaccine. If they needed a Felvy test or a combo or a heartworm test, that's when you'll schedule it. You won't complete it because shelter team will do that. And then if they needed like any selamectin or preventatives, that's when you'll complete treatment. If they received any convenia, usually the cat spays, like this one will receive convenia, that's when you'll enter it in the complete treatment. Any LRS fluids will also go in here. And then to complete the surgery and enter it, you'll do show complete procedure and surgery. You'll enter the surgeon. Right now it's just the veterinary extern. And then the type, it is a dog spay. So you'll just go to canine spay adult. Always double check and pay attention. If it's under 4 months, that's a pediatric spay. If it's over 4 months, it's adult. So this one's 7 months, it is considered adult. All right, and then if they receive surgery, you are always gonna go down and click yes on this part. And then that is how you enter a surgery. You can double check canine spay adult. Good. Okay, we have a good example. So Convinia. Post-op torb, you're not going to enter it in the surgeries. In Shelter Love, you're only going to add this to your control logs, which we did already. All right, so this is a medical extern cat spay. So complete medical form, surgery template. This is pending adoption transfer. So pending adoption transfer, already received its microchip, doesn't need vaccines, diagnostic tests, or preventative. So we can scroll all the way down, show complete, and it is the extern. And then it is a feline spay adult. We're gonna double check. 1 year old, so it is an adult. And yes, it did receive surgery. So this cat also received Convinia. So we're gonna go here to complete treatment because we already did it. And then you can just enter in the quick fill Convinia. And then the dose. So that's when you're gonna have to go back to your Excel sheet. 0.44 mils. You can see right here, 88, 88. 0.44. So 0.44 mils. We are not giving any more doses, so no. Then you can click save. Okay, we're gonna enter an early surgery. So you're just gonna enter the A number 50726, I believe. Yes. Okay, Clementine. Okay, medical, complete medical form, surgery template, and it is a pending adoption transfer. Pending adoption transfer, already received its microchip, doesn't need anything else. So you can scroll all the way down. And the doctor was Dr. Medhurst. Dr. Medhurst. And it is a pediatric feline spay. So right there, pediatric, automatic, and then it got surgery.